What's up? This is Smitty Smith.
This is Vi.
And this is E&A, Everything and Anything podcast.
So what are we talking about today, Smitty?
Hey, so today, I feel like, like I miss the 80s and the 90s.
Okay.
I'm talking about like TV shows, cartoons, everything like that. So we're going to start off with T.G.I.F Fridays.
Sorry, you got JR over there trying to open up some nuts.
Yo, first of all, don't be telling people my real name, nigga. It's Scruff. You got Scruff over here.
I'm sorry, you got Scruff.
Eating some fucking milk and cookies, yeah. You can hear it in the mic?
Yes.
You can hear it in the mic, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, that's what I hear.
Next to the mirror,
Yeah, every up, man. God damn it, man.
I hope you have enough.
See, this is what happens when you pick up somebody who's already floating on Cloud 9.
You should have never asked me what I wanted from the store, nigga. You know
Son,
I got the munchies.
I know you had the munchies, nigga. You came in. Your aroma said food.
I love it, too.
Your aroma said, it smelled like you took a THC bath, yo. Just swimming in all those chemicals, man. All right, so back to what I was saying.
What you were saying?
Back in the days on Channel 7, they had a little spot between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. called T.G.I.F Fridays. And they had like shows like Family Matters, Step by Step,
Full House.
Was Full House on there?
It came on like after 8 o'clock? Because I remember those shows came on specifically after like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said 8 to 10.
Full House wasn't like midday?
No.
I thought it was. I thought it was with Family Matters.
Because I know it was Step by Step.
Yeah.
Family Matters.
Yeah.
All right, I'm lost after that. I know it was at least 2 more.
No, it was. Well,
it was 4 shows, bro, like 30 minutes apiece.
Well, once some shows went off the air, they replaced it with like Boy Meets World, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, like it was just changing up every so often.
And they had so many teenage shows, on there after that. But Family Matters, they stayed there the longest, man.
I actually watched the Family Matters Where Are They Now? Stuff like that, because I think not too long ago they was all in a magazine together.
Oh, yeah.
Where are they now?
Well, honestly,
Urkel, he has a kid, and he was doing voices for cartoons and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Who, Jaleel White, right?
Yes, Jaleel White.
So he never acted in like another...
Yeah, he did sporadic, acting. Like he was in Dreamgirls. He was in a couple of movies and TV
like
shows.
Cameos and
stuff.
like
little cameos, like House, stuff like that, so...
He was getting money.
Yeah.
He's getting extra money.
And believe you me, he has to be sitting on bread, yo. This motherfucker had his own cereal. You making money if you got your own cereal, yo.
He had his own cereal?
Urkel O's. You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
God damn, what was the fuck with your childhood, man?
No, I don't remember that.
God damn.
Did you
he had dolls, right? He had dolls.
That you could pull a string behind it. Yeah, I probably remember that.
Yeah, Urkel doll. Everything was Urkel, yo. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, they made so much money off that kid. I'm like, yo,
they knew how to brand him.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? He was only supposed to be on that show for I think like 1 or 2 episodes.
Yep, he was. That's a Snapple fact.
How the hell was he supposed to be on the show for 1 or 2 episodes and the show was pretty much
it wasn't about him.
It wasn't about him. It was about the family.
Yeah, but he was in like every episode though.
No.
Nah. If you watch the first season of Family Matters, he was only supposed to be on there for like 1 or 2 episodes. Just like a nerd that liked Laura. That was it. But when audience started like gravitating towards him and they really liked him, they started putting him on the show. Then like I think like season 3 or 4, he was like a regular. You're a regular when you start the season off, starring blah 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 blah.
Right. Yeah, you're the long term.
Yo, that's what happened, man.
I don't remember him not being there all the time, bro.
Nah. When the show started, it was just about the family.
Yeah, that was the focal point.
That was the focal point of the whole thing.
Because remember, it was a spinoff.
Think about it. See,
was it a spinoff of what?
Perfect Strangers.
Remind me about Perfect Strangers.
I'll give that to you.
Hey, Perfect Strangers was about a
Balky. It was about two. I'll shorten it. It was about two cousins. One from
about the Wikipedia. This whole thing.
Well, yeah, he'll give you the long version. So basically, it's about two cousins living together. The cousins were like opposites of each other. Now, where the older cousin worked, because it was in Chicago, where the cousin worked, the elevator operator was Harriet.
Harriet who?
Winslow. Harriet Winslow.
Oh, shit.
The mom.
Oh, you just say Harriet Tubman? What you doing? Free and slave on the elevator, yo? Like,
I didn't even catch that.
The underground slave.
Harriet.
Underground elevator.
Harriet Tubman.
So I don't know. It was something about she was like a fan favorite. So they decided to do a spinoff of her. And actually, Carl came on an episode once, and they liked their chemistry together. And so they said we should do their own show and give them some kids and stuff like that. So that's what it was supposed to be about. And like he said, then Urkel became a fan favorite, and he became a regular.
I liked him better when he was Stefan Urkel, though.
Urkel.
Oh, yo, that episode changed
That
everything,
episode, didn't
yo.
he come more than once on the show? I think he was
No.
there more than once. Bro.
After people saw the ratings like jump when Stefan was on there, it was like, you know what? Let's bring him back again, yo. Let's bring him back again.
They brought him back a couple times, and then remember when they cloned him?
Yeah.
And then he left Laura to stay in Paris.
Yeah.
To be a model. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was very good looking. He was a very good looking
We
man.
know you did.
It was Jaleel White.
We know you did.
It was Jaleel White.
Yo, but not to say he's not good looking, but hold on though. So where are they now? So what is everybody doing right now? Where's Laura? I think somebody's a crackhead. Oh, you know who I do know where they are?
Say that.
And don't ask me why I know where she's at.
The porn star.
The porn star.
Of course you did that one.
Exactly.
She don't do porn no more though.
So she's not a porn star. She just did
No.
porn.
She only did like 1 or 2 porn things, I believe.
Did you ever see the episode? The movies?
Nah. She's not my body type, so I won't watch that anyway.
I know.
What do you mean?
I know Viola saw it.
Wait, hold on. Time out. What's your body type? What do you mean by that?
Like, listen, if I'm gonna watch porn, I want to see like ass like shaking, you know, just something like. And you know, me personally, when I watch porn, I like getting straight to the point. I don't sit there and like, oh my god, the story's compelling.
He said the story's compelling.
Like,
Now sometimes I need a good story.
Like oh my, like when did the pizza man come?
Nah,
Like,
I hate
you know,
those porn episodes where you could tell they about to fuck, no storyline. Like
Exactly,
all
yo.
of a sudden the dick is out. Like
Exactly,
what? Like
yo.
what happened?
Exactly.
Like what transpired? What was said?
Exactly, yo.
Nah, I need story, bro.
I don't need story,
Nah, I need
man.
story,
I
bro.
don't need
It
story,
needs to seem
yo.
realistic for me.
It don't need to be realistic, yo.
You know why? And I agree with Scruff. I think that it makes you
Scruff.
feel like
Like that.
it makes you feel like you're kind of looking through somebody's window. Or you're looking through the door, like you're a peeping Tom.
I'm
Isn't
not
that
into
almost
shit,
why
yo.
you like to watch
I'm
porn?
not looking at nobody's window,
No?
man.
Am I the only one?
Hold on, wait, what? Say that again. I don't think I understood what you
That shit
said.
sound mad creepy,
'Cause
yo.
that's not what I was
Kinda
trying to
like
say.
looking
I don't
at
feel like I be
somebody's
looking through
window.
somebody's window. That's some creep shit. I feel like I'm looking at my computer
Word,
screen,
man. Like you home, like
watching people get it in how I get it in.
No, I thought that
Go
was
ahead, Darnell. I see you.
Yo,
I thought that was the thrill of porn. It's like you're not supposed to be seeing what these people are doing. You're like a fly on the wall, and it's like, ooh, they're getting the mail delivered more than just a regular package. It's going in other slots. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought that's the okay. No, I'm
how
by
long were you
myself.
waiting? How long were you waiting to use that line?
What? Put the package in other
Packages
slots?
in other slots. Yeah. How long were you practicing that shit at home in front of the mirror? How long?
Anyway,
packages in other slots.
I guess I'm by myself on that one.
Dun. Nah, I mean, I feel like I know why we all watch porn, but I mean,
So then you tell me.
There's only certain porns that I can watch though. Like if it's gonna be interracial, don't crucify me. But it's got to be a black man slaying a white girl.
Word, yo, I agree with that.
I apologize.
I agree with that, man.
White
Fuck
people are
that,
cool,
yo.
but I can't watch their porn.
You know what's crazy? You know what porn do? Hey, I know we're talking about like 90s TV shows, but you know what porn I
Let's
just
talk
watched?
about 90s porn. Let's talk about 90s porn, like Spice.
Hey, hold on. Listen, we can't go from subject to another subject that fast, man. All right?
You're right.
Why not? It's entertaining.
It's all in
God
the 90s.
damn it. Yeah, you're right.
It's all
You're
in the
right.
90s.
But hold on, let me just get this out the way, yo.
Go ahead.
Now, a comedian brought this up, yo. Like, racism is bad, but it works good in porn, yo. I don't know why I do, yo.
Wait, what?
Only when it's a black man slaying a white
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, like it's like it's good in porn, man.
Okay,
Like,
explain that.
like put it this way, like the other day, I don't know how I came across this search history, but I saw like slavery porn, man. At first I was like, oh, did I click on Roots by mistake? I was like, oh, did I click on Roots by mistake? And I started watching it, and it was like a black dude, like he was like, oh, no, Miss Harriet, I can't do this, but you know, Master gonna be mad at me. He was like, come here, nigga, just give me this dick, and I was like, oh shit. He taking this to this white girl. Hold on, yo, taking this to this white girl. I'm like, oh snap. All right, let me get my lotion, my tissue, let me get everything ready, man. Let me get my candles, because I got to be sentimental when I do this,
Nigga
man.
said candles. What if you burn
man.
the house down doing some shit like that?
Man, I live in an apartment building, man.
What if you
house,
burn the building down doing some shit like that? Like a big toe knock over the candle or some shit when you come into something. You know you can't control your toes. Nah, nigga. If that's how you bought. Nigga, if that's how you sound, that sound like an episode from The Walking Dead. You getting eaten alive.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What the racist porn?
Yeah, I can't.
But you know what's funny? It was a porno star, and this was actually on a Breakfast Club. They said a porno star was having sex with a white woman, and the director wanted her to say, "Come on, nigga, come in my face." And he was like, "Yo, I can't do this scene." Now, I mean, I respect it, but ain't no way, you know, I'm gonna just stop, be like, you know what, I'm not feeling the mood. What's my motivation, you know? But I understand where he's coming from, man. Like you're a white chick telling a black man, like, "Come on, nigga," like.
I'm doing
crazy,
it.
Yo.
If that's the only time you could probably call me nigga as a white lady, you know how like some women you only tell them you love them when your dick is hard. That's the only time a white woman can get away with calling me nigga.
Is that how it works for you?
Do I only say I love you when my dick is hard?
Yeah.
No, because I'm saying I love you a lot of times.
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, if I'm really into a female, I jerk off before I go on dates, so I won't say like
stupid
the
shit.
wrong thing to get her in the bed. You know, I just want to get all that tension out the way. So I'm like, I'll be real man, like, yeah. You know,
so you do like there's something about Mary moment.
Hell yeah, I did it today. And I ain't even going no date.
You nigga, you don't miss a fucking beat, nigga. But you was early today though. You wasn't late today. Though.
Yeah, nah, I was early, man.
You must have set an alarm for that. Like, yo, I got the podcast at 10. You gotta do this shit like around 9:15.
Nah, yo, because last time it was like, yo, you know, you got to make sure you're there on time. You know, time is everything. Time is time.
Nah, he jerked off before he took his nap.
So before you left the house, did you at least blow the candles out?
Nah, it wasn't no candles, man.
You said you had to set the. You remember you said you had to set the candles?
That was a slavery moment. That's my ancestors.
Oh, okay. One time for the one time.
That's my ancestors.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's go back to the television shows. Well, what I do miss is how the TV shows used to promote, and here I go again. Yes, with black excellence. Like, you know, I understand Bill Cosby did what he did, but to kind of take away from the show, how it brought positive black family problems and how they, you know, took care of it and how they were doing things together. Yeah. The mom had a good job. She was a lawyer. The father was a doctor. The kids went to college. Come on. Then we had A Different World.
Oh, man. Different World.
I love A Different World.
That was every...
I still watch that.
I watched A Different World more than I watched...
Cosby Show?
The Cosby Show, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For what reason, though? I know why I watched A Different World more, because I wanted to know if Dwayne was ever going to fuck Whitney.
Oh, that
Whitley.
Whatever.
You know what's funny?
Jasmine Guy.
Yes.
Yeah, Jasmine Guy. Man.
Look at that. The whole room just...
Jasmine Guy,
got some creeps.
But you know, I love that era because, like, everybody was doing their own thing, yo. Like, when they came out with School Days, damn it, everybody from A Different World was on that.
Yep.
Jasmine Guy, she was doing her thing. She was in Harlem Nights. Like, everybody, that was a good era. I'm not, you know what, let me just... just say this.
Dwayne Wayne was.
I was gonna say that was a good era for black people, but there was no good era for black people. Check the history books. But I also say, in the media standpoint, that was a good era for black movies. We had a lot of black movies back then.
Yeah.
And now we're starting to get that again because it was a time we didn't really have a lot of black movies.
What black movies? Just remind me real quick in the 90s.
Love Jones, Best
You
Man.
always go with the
Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar was a good one.
Brown Sugar.
The Wood.
Don't be in Mrs. South Central or drinking juice in the hood.
I know you watched that movie a couple times. Huh? The Wood. I bet you was mad because it wasn't what you thought it was going to be.
Shut your
Shit, that's the way I felt about Triple X.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck, Vin Diesel?
Niggas at PG-13. What the fuck?
Full false advertising.
Yo, false advertising, man. I'm like, triple what? Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
Definitely. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, like those were classic.
Man.
And you know
New
what?
York Undercover.
Yes.
New York Undercover. What?
I don't remember New York Undercover. I remember NYPD Blue.
Nah, man.
I don't remember New York Undercover.
Listen, if you was black and you was in New York, you watched New York Undercover, man.
And then the music at night.
Word, man. Every night they
Natalie's.
had.
You know what it is? Y'all both from Queens, so that's why y'all probably could relate. Nah, I don't
supposed
remember
to
New York
mean?
New York Undercover
Undercover.
was everywhere. It's in New York.
Nah, no, but I don't remember New York Undercover like I remember NYPD Blue. There was nothing to remember.
Because you probably was chasing that bag when you was younger, yo. Man.
I was outside.
Yeah, exactly.
I was definitely
man.
outside.
Exactly.
I remember NYPD Blue though. That's what I'm trying to say.
New York
watch
Undercover.
that.
I came in the house with NYPD Blue.
I didn't watch that.
Because these niggas was cussing on TV at the time, calling themselves assholes. They were talking that lingo, like what you were hearing in the streets by the OGs and all that. They were saying it in the movies, or I mean in the TV show, and this was on TV. This wasn't a movie.
Yeah.
You know, back in the days,
Okay.
if they went that far, it was only on the movies or The Simpsons. Because, you know, The Simpsons did change television.
Yeah.
All the shit that they were talking about, from political things to, you know, Black era and all that stuff, like all that on The Simpsons was like, this is the first time they were talking about shit like this, but they did it in the cartoon form. I feel like that's why it was acceptable.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
remember that. I remember Simpsons just being crazy though. Like they was just like NYPD Blue. Niggas was saying shit. Oh shit, you heard that, ma? They said asshole. I couldn't wait to repeat what they said.
Yeah, but yo, my moms did not like me watching The Simpsons, yo. She was like, "You can't watch that show. The son is disrespectful to the parents and all that stuff."
Yep.
I'm like, yo, but it's a cartoon show, man. You know, and we didn't have cable, so cartoons that came on at night, I was all into it, yo. I didn't give a fuck what it was.
Did you watch Cartoon Network?
Oh yeah, watch.
You remember that?
You had to have cable to watch Cartoon Network. You
No,
had to have
but Cartoon
150
Network
channels.
was different back in the day. Or is that just me?
Hold on, wait. First of all, did you have cable?
Yeah.
Did you have the black box with the red numbers?
Oh no, I had the black box.
With the red numbers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had the black box.
Did y'all get it the legal way or the illegal way?
What do we call them? The Zap boxes, right? Isn't that what we called it?
That's not what I called it. When I received my cable box from Time Warner, I received it the legal way.
The legal way?
Okay, well, I would say this. Back when we first got it, remember the original boxes where the numbers was like bubbles on top?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I first got that, and
I
then...
wasn't there.
Oh, okay. So anyway, with the remote, you remember if you didn't have that channel, as soon as you turned to the channel, you got like a quick second.
Yeah, a little fuzz.
Like a little fuzz. Before it went fuzz, you got to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So I remember one day I was just going through the channels, and then I came across the Playboy channel.
That's how this nigga was watching porn.
Word, yo.
Up and down.
I was like this.
I'm coming. Wait, just yet. Back and forth with the up and down.
No, it's not
That's
back
how it
and forth.
started.
I had to do 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, so I could keep getting like little snippets of it.
Yo.
I ain't gonna front. That shit
I
shocked
didn't
me
know
at
what was
first.
going on back then.
I understand what you're talking about. That's because I was changing the channel. I was just like, oh, what the fuck? Was that a nipple? Oh, they go back. Nah,
Or
it was a
shadow
nipple.
of a nipple.
Oh shit, it is. That
Basically.
fucking porn. Them sex scenes is corny, man. Out of nowhere, some nigga in the corner playing his saxophone. And then, yo, yeah, exactly, yo. And then the female take everything off, and you see her breasts, you see her ass, but everything else is like magically angled at a certain point, and they just dry humping. Like, yeah. Ain't no fucking cum shot or nothing. It just like fades away.
So I thought it was just me, boy. When I was younger, I couldn't enjoy that porn.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
couldn't, yo.
see them dry humping. I needed to see the dick go inside the pussy. If I couldn't see that, I wasn't
being vague like that.
No, I'm listening. I gotta call it like it was. Like if it was dry humping, it didn't do nothing.
That and plus, I want to hear the sounds, yo. I don't want to hear no fucking soundtrack. It's no fucking porn, yo. Like Keith Sweat starring Boyz II Men in the background.
Right. You're right. It does.
Like I want to hear. I want to hear. You know. Just
Whatever your
something,
style
man.
is,
Yeah, exactly, man. Whatever your stroke game is, yo. You know that shit could be.
One and done.
One and done.
Remember
man.
the episode of Family Guy where they had Peter swallow all those pennies?
Yeah. He swallowed his dick. No. What was Peter? He wanted to do something like glamorous, so he swallowed nickels. And he swallowed like a whole bunch of nickels. So every time he walked, you heard like
nickels just upon each other, right?
But why?
It's
Peter. So when him and Lois having sex, all you heard was shh.
Like you shaking a piggy bank?
Yeah.
But you know how he was stroking it, and then when he came to a halt, you just heard everything stop. Like, so that's what that kind of just reminded me of. Right.
That sounds like some dumb shit.
Yeah, there's some dumb shit. Only Family Guy.
Oh man.
But yeah, Family Guy's like the new Simpsons, man. Going back to the 90s.
Nah, but I don't.
Did that come out in the 90s?
I'm gonna get back.
I think that came out in the 2000s.
No, Simpsons came out in the 90s. I'm talking about.
Family Guy came out in the 90s.
Did it?
Oh,
99?
okay.
Came out in 99.
I used to
did.
watch American Dad. I used
Trust
to
me,
like
man.
that.
Got the DVDs, man.
Stop it, Stan. That's Smitty's favorite.
That's American Dad.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You know
She
what?
used to watch that.
I used to watch that.
I watch American Dad more than I watch Family Guy. Family Guy just got too fucking raunchy for me, man.
Too raunchy for you? Wow. I
It
think that
did,
was
man. Like once Stewie got herpes and all this, I'm like, what?
So we had herpes,
Yeah,
and he's still a baby, right?
yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't care if Stewie's gay. He's obviously gay because he said a lot of gay
You
shit
know who
over
else
the
was
years.
gay?
yo.
Well, I think was gay the alien in American Dad.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
You
Right,
think,
right?
Stan?
Yeah, that nigga is.
Stan?
Yeah, that
You
nigga.
think?
He's very gay, yo.
Listen.
He's very gay.
See, but that's why I miss the 90s, bro. Because I like shows like the Beavis and Butthead. I don't ever remember no gay.
I hated that show.
I love Beavis and Butthead.
That-
I hated Beavis.
What? MTV?
That and Ren and
Nah.
Stimpy. I hated Ren
I
and
didn't like
Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
You're the only person that
I liked
agrees
it.
with me with
Yeah,
that.
I liked it, yo. I liked it, yo.
You know what I missed with Nickelodeon, which was great in the 90s? Doug.
Oh yeah,
That was cool.
Doug, definitely
Doug was good,
Rugrats.
man.
Which they
Rugrats was different.
And then they did All Grown Up, which didn't have the essence of the original.
Well, why did they have to even do the all grown up shit? Why couldn't they just leave it?
all grown up, just like any TV show. If a TV show's doing good, you know the first thing the network want?
What?
A spinoff.
Yeah.
They want to know if they can make their money from this show on another show, yo.
They try to, yeah. Okay, really?
Do you know? Oh, I'm sorry.
Man,
I'm
you
sorry.
just going to work, man.
Right. You go on dates. How long does it take for you to kiss somebody on a date?
How long does it take before I kiss somebody on a date?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't usually kiss on, like, I guess it depends on the chemistry and the vibe. That's important for me.
Have you ever had sex with somebody that you couldn't kiss?
No.
What about you, Ronald?
I think he's thinking about Janet.
Still?
Nah. I was thinking about some other shit. But what was the question again, man? My bad. Did you ever kiss somebody on the first date?
No. How long does it take for you before you finally kiss somebody that you dated?
It depends on the vibe, man.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Chemistry is
You
important.
know, I'm not gonna force myself. Then you sound like then you look like a real crazy person, man. Like, come on, girls.
I had that happen to me before.
What you mean?
I went on a date, and I wasn't feeling the guy. I really wasn't. But, you know, pleasantries, and I didn't want it to make it awkward, so he brings me home. He lets me out. He opens my door and everything, so I go to give him a hug. As I come away from the hug, he, like, pushes his lips on me, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, really? Like, I felt like he stole the kiss, because I really didn't want to kiss him. If anything, I would have kissed him on the cheek. But I felt like it was wrong.
And that's the reason why I don't kiss on the first date, yo. I don't want to come off like, oh, I did all this exceptional shit just for a kiss. Because it was one time I took a girl out on a date, you know, and I texted that night. I'm like, damn, yo, you know, I should have kissed you. She was like, you should have. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you still up?
Because I can circle back.
Yeah, yo, exactly. I can walk. I know it's snow and shit.
Right?
You know.
I know you're in Brooklyn, I'm in Queens, but it's nothing.
But it was just like,
But you should be able to pick up on the vibes, isn't it? You know who said it best in that Will Smith movie when he was playing Hitch. Hitch was like the 80-20. Well, no, that was a different movie. But he was like, you know, you come close, and then the girl comes close, and then it's like you don't go all the way. You let her come to you just a little bit. So what happened to that? Like he just went 100, and I felt away, and I pushed him off. I was like, all right, well, you have a good night.
You pushed him off?
Damn.
Yes, I was like, oh,
he wasn't
all right. Have a good night.
There was no second date after that, right?
No.
Exactly. Yo,
I think he texted me, I'm home. I said good, and that was it.
I'm surprised you ain't call no hotline after that, yo. Like, damn, man. All right, yo. So now my question is this: out of all the shows you remember in the '90s, what show or what shows would you want to come back? And I'm talking about
Sopranos.
You mean
even though
reboot
it can
it?
never come back.
You mean
Sopranos.
to reboot it or? to do like a continuation, like
years
later where they are the same people.
To do a continuation. Well, and when I mean continuation, I mean like whether you don't get the full cast, where you get one specific person and they moved on with their life or something like that, or
Sopranos. I want to see little Anthony Jr. become a mob boss. I want to see him picked up where his dad left off. That scene that everybody's just left to their own imagination of what happened in the pizzeria when the scene just went black. I wanted to be that. Tony got murked right in front of Anthony Jr. And after that, did you, Smitty? You watched the
yeah, I watched the Sopranos.
All seasons.
I skipped a few episodes.
I didn't watch The Wire either.
All right, now get the fuck out.
Of
your own podcast. Get the fuck out.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I ain't watched
The Wire either.
I ain't watched The Wire either. Yo.
Okay, maybe because you guys probably didn't have the 150 channels. It's not your fault.
No, we did. No, I didn't. No,
you know what? I watched the first season, and I was like, okay, that's it. All right, I'm good.
Like I didn't even know Michael B. Jordan was on there.
The first episode of the second season, I wasn't sold.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan was the young boy with the braids.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Michael B.
Yo, how does it feel that you know you're never gonna have Michael B. Jordan like ever? Like how you would want him? Never.
That's not how I would want him. I would love him as a friend.
I don't see Michael B. Jordan being your friend.
Why not?
Because it's a hard thing for me and Smitty to be your friend. So, I'm sure you're doing way cooler shit. You know what I mean?
Whatever. I'm cooler than the other side of a pillow.
Shit.
How long were you waiting to use that line?
Exactly.
God damn, son. Can you come up with something original? Like, your shit's just be mad. Like,
listen,
you write it down. Oh, you heard it somewhere. You write it down in a notepad. And like, oh, I can't wait.
I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow.
I am, though.
I'm waiting.
That's the other side of, listen, ain't nobody cooler than Billy D. Williams, yo. Unless you cooler than him, that pillow gonna be cold. Right?
Are you guys still backed up? Are you guys still dry this week? Is the forecast still the same?
I'm content.
Yo, I love your political responses. Nigga said, I'm content. Yeah, I feel you. I bet you are. So, you content,
Nah,
bro?
his facial expression gave it away.
What she said.
What she said, right?
Yeah.
Damn,
she
son.
said,
I gotta hang around some wetter people. Because you guys, that shit is about to... You know how in the 48 Laws of Power, it says to avoid the infectious and the unhappy because their fortune becomes your fortune. I feel like if I do one more podcast like with you niggas... I'm gonna sound like y'all coming here all dry and shit.
Sound like Igor from fucking Winnie the Pooh. Hey guys, what's going on? This is another podcast.
I don't need that because you guys sound dead right now, man.
Why we sound dead, man?
I sound dead,
Why? Because there's no Henny or no hookah.
Yo, what's up, man? This is feeling like the last episode, bro. No Henny, no hookah.
Hookah is.
And that was remember what was the hookah and Henny? What? That's what you called it, right?
Yeah, we ain't no Henny, and we still ain't got no hookah.
And you see why?
We changed it.
And you see why? Look, you about to pull out his hookah stick. And you see why?
Bow.
They got the hookah no Henny. God damn it.
We need to find a black-owned business.
Shit, yo, we had FUBU in the 90s.
Whatever happened
FUBU,
to fall us by us.
Yeah, exactly, man. Every time I wear some clothes, everybody, you wearing Tim's? You know the white man made that, right? Because of the trees they hung us from. I'm like, all right, fuck it, yo. Oh, you wearing Nautica? The boat brought us from Africa to America. I mean, what the fuck, man?
And then you wear FUBU, what happened?
Well, you know that's not for us by us, because the Koreans is making that in the sweatshop. I'm like, yo, son, you know what? Yo, son, man.
Nigga said the Koreans is making it.
I'm like, yo, son, get off,
I thought everything was made in China.
Son, get off the fucking train, first of all, man. He on the train with a Bible talking about clothes, man. Get a job, yo.
So what was he wearing, a leaf? I mean, what the fuck?
No, he was wearing Jordans. I know he was wearing Jordans, yo.
He said Jordans, the 8s.
Oh, man, that's some funny shit.
Viola, did you don't look like you were cool in school, but I have a question.
No,
did you ever have were you ever fly? Did you ever have a fly moment in school?
To be totally honest, no.
Really?
No.
Not even in high school, bro? Not even in Sweet 16?
I am now learning how to dress. Like, this shit is... Go fuck
y'all
yourself.
See this, y'all can see this, right, on camera. As a matter of fact, I should show y'all what's under the table. But not for real, Viola, like, you never, like... You were never a trendsetter. You never wore anything.
You know what I wore to school, believe it or not?
Okay, I could reach that. My hands.
Yeah, I moved it over there.
Why you move it over there? I didn't even get that.
No, she's trying to have my action.
Because he doesn't drink a lot, so it'll stay over here. No, so I used to wear basketball shorts, a wife beater, my North my North Face fanny pack, and a pair of Jordans.
Oh, so you was like a tomboy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And then, you know what I did, which was probably corny to you, because when I say it out loud, it does sound a little corny. I used to wear like 2 separate Tims or 2 separate sneakers because it matched. So it's like I had like one mac and cheese Tim on, and then I had the broccolis, the beef and broccolis.
No, you
kind
was
of
right.
shit.
That was corny.
Yeah, absolutely.
corny,
Hold
that's
up.
very
Mac and
corny,
cheese. Which
yo.
one was the mac and cheese? Which
Mac and
Tim's
cheese
was the mac and
was
cheese?
Like the tan, it was like the bottom was tan and the inside was like a little brown.
Yeah, so I
was
call
the
them mac and cheese, I guess. And then
Yeah.
there's the beef and broccolis, which was the brown
That
and
Queens
green.
niggas made that up. We had the regular butter constructs. You had the regular butter constructs, the cinnamon tins, the all blacks, and then you had the beef and broccoli.
now you know.
And the beef and broccoli, the field joints.
You know
Yeah.
the beef. You know how the beef and broccoli look.
Right.
The brown part is the tin.
I remember those.
And then the
I called
inside.
it macaroni.
Yeah.
Mac
I should have
and
called it
cheese.
baked macaroni.
What's the
whatever.
Baked
difference?
mac and cheese. 'Cause you know how baked macaroni looks when you cook it with the bread and all that, as opposed to just regular macaroni. That's how that looked. The field boot macaroni. I see what y'all talking about.
All right, so
some
there's
Queens
another
niggas to come up
difference
with
between Queens and Brooklyn. Well, I know men who don't like a bald pum pum
I love
because
it,
he
yo.
doesn't want to feel like he's banging a 12-year-old. Like he needs some hair down there.
Nah,
so
fuck that.
that's a-
every
I don't
man,
know.
every
That's
man is
psychological.
different.
Yeah, every man.
Nah.
I say that every man is different, yo.
Yeah, every man is
some,
different.
Some men they like the the Afro centric. You know, other men they like the bald, smooth, like you just got out the shower. Just like.
If I'm about to eat your pussy, the shit got to be naked. It got to be
It do,
bald.
yo.
I don't want
It
no.
do,
I don't
man.
want none of that.
Right, because you don't
Yeah,
want to be
yo.
bald.
Yeah, man.
Go.
So
I
are
don't
you
want none of that.
bald?
And that happened to me
Isn't
before. yo.
isn't that weird for you though? Like to see a man that's just bald, or even with a landing strip. And it's not like I haven't done it. Feel me? But one thing I don't like about shaving bald is that grow back factor.
That's because you don't know what you're doing. There's a way to do it, just
I
like with
guess.
a woman. Yeah.
I can't be in the streets. Itching and scratching.
It's called manscaping.
Yes, it is called manscaping.
man. And I do that, yo. I do that.
So you seem like once again you set the mood.
See, I do
The
that.
music, the candles,
See, nah,
scissors, the hot towel. Nigga wrap his balls in a hot towel just to lay the hair down, just to snip. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Yo, man, you act like you was there, man.
Manscaping.
Stop it, yo. Hey,
Stop
it,
he act
man.
like he was there.
He was there
No, I
with
wasn't,
me,
nigga.
man.
I was not peeking through the window, bro. yeah. They ain't got the cameras recording. You fucking dweebs. You gotta do this shit every week. I swear to God.
Get to the chopper now.
Get to the chopper. So
Nah,
manscaping.
nah.
So that's a.
See, the reason why I do it was because when I had hair down there and I rolled the condom on, my hair would get trapped inside the condom. So when I took it off, that shit will hurt like a motherfucker, yo.
I've never heard of that.
No, he's not
Nah,
lying.
it happened
He's not
before. And I was just
lying.
like, you know what, fuck this. The fuck the stupid shit I did was I said, you know what? Barbers usually put alcohol when they do your hairline. So I used alcohol, yo. Stupidest shit I ever done. Actually, I did a lot of stupid shit when I was younger.
No, don't feel bad because when I first started shaving like my legs and stuff, I put alcohol on it because I thought that's what you're supposed to do. But you learn as you go.
Yeah.
But they have like gels and stuff for that, for down there.
They do?
You talking about like V, like what the
No,
fuck
like
Yeah.
like after a wax, like after I get a wax, when I go home, even though that they use a gel, like a cooling gel that helps to keep you from getting razor bumps and from getting rashes and it getting, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So you can go to like Sephora. It's like a blue cooling gel. So after you shave or after you wax, you just put that on for 2 days and then you should be good.
I guess it's 2 days.
Well, I just, I don't want no bumps or anything. I want it to always look good. So yeah, I do.
Yeah, you definitely don't want a bump because you're gonna have a nigga asking, "What is that?"
Yeah, you like,
yeah,
baby, listen.
Just from the safe part of Queens. You ever lived in the hood though in Queens? Where'd you grow up, Viola? Let's start off with that.
When I grew up in
Yeah.
L.A.
No, for real?
Yeah, L.A. Queens.
Where were you born? What hospital?
I'm about to leave, yo. I swear to God, yo, this shit about to be the show, yo.
What hospital? What borough?
The old Booth Memorial.
That's in Queens?
Yeah. Now they call it what do they call it? Queens Hospital of Queens or whatever, but it used to be called Booth Memorial.
So it's still standing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah,
What about you, Smitty?
I was born in Jamaica.
Right up the block.
Yep.
SouthSide Jamaica, Queens, nigga. You
Jamaica
heard
Hospital.
me?
I was born in Jamaica Hospital.
Okay.
Oh.
What are one of your fondest memories from Southside? Like just growing up in the 90s, of course.
Shit. You know, this is a crazy ass fucking story. I remember I was with my stepfather. I was with my stepfather, and he was talking to some dude, his friend. I was about 7 years old at the time, and I remember this very clearly because I didn't want to be with my stepfather at the time because it was just boring. I wanted to be in the house playing with toys or doing something. I know my mother and my brother was down the block and around the corner. So we at the corner. I know I was sitting on the hydrant, and I remember a dude was like riding his bike around. He was like a light-skinned dude, riding the bike around. And then he said something to my pops and his friend, like, yo, I don't remember what the fuck he said. What I do remember is he got off his bike, pulled out some fucking long gun, yo. And my step pops was like, yo, Usama, run. I took off, yo, and I remember running, and I looked back behind me, and he was chasing us. Word, he was chasing us, because the only thing I remember was that silver shit in his hand, yo. He was chasing us, and then once we got like a block down, you could tell I was drunk, because I ran 2 blocks. I ran 2 blocks, yo. I ran 2 blocks, and I came around the corner. My mother just came out the store, and I just like ran right into her. But the guy wasn't behind us anymore. He ran the other way, and I think he shot some dude up the block or whatever. But that's the craziest shit that happened to me. Okay. Well, some other shit that happened, but I don't want to talk over the radio.
It's the podcast, not the radio.
Oh,
okay. So that's the craziest shit that happened to you.
All right, you don't got to be crazy, Viola, but give us a memory. Like, I mean, you grew up in Queens, right?
Yep.
Like, so you didn't grow up where you live at right now, right?
No.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Laurelton. Now I live in Southside.
So you grew up in a safe neighborhood and you moved to the hood. That's kind of moving backwards in life, no? Like, I feel like most people grew up in the hood and moved out. You grew out the hood and you moved back. I'm
in a good part of Southside.
Okay.
And you know, when people know you, it's a little different.
There's a good part of Southside, Smitty, because you've been there your whole life. I never
I'm in a good part.
Yeah.
Compared to his part, I'm in a better part.
Nigga, you're up the block. What the fuck are you talking about? Like up the block and across the street.
Yeah.
She said compared to his part, like nigga, you're around the fucking corner.
Yeah, yo, like
what are you talking about?
I can look out my window and see her.
And see her. Like what you talking about?
Nah,
my neighborhood is not like his neighborhood.
My side of the street is different than his side of the street.
All right. But it's still cops sitting on the corner of your side of the street.
Exactly, yeah.
On the corner of your street.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not forget that.
Yeah. And yo, niggas be robbing people's cars in her neighborhood.
Side, right?
What do they?
They rob people's car everywhere.
That's why she keep the kind of car she got, so nobody's trying to steal from her.
Okay.
Niggas be like, you know what? Nah, leave that shit alone. She need it. You know what I'm saying? Don't steal that shit. She definitely need that motherfucker.
You want to hear something crazy?
Niggas say, yo, don't steal that car, yo. Yo, we fucked up. Motherfuckers out there fixing that shit. Niggas see, yo, man, yo. How wheel bounces off, yo. They're gonna take our wheels and put new ones on and shit, man.
Facts.
Now, one time I came outside to go to work, and my car wasn't there. Now, I had a Saturn at the time. It was like a 4-door Saturn, and I knew automatically. I said, well, I already know niggas ain't steal my shit. So I called and they told it because I had old tickets. I was like $2 over the because you know the city gives you a certain amount.
The city's petty, yo.
Yo, they real petty. So if you go over, I think it was like what $300 or $400.
It was like $350, my nigga. How much leeway you want them to give you? That's the problem with black people today. They say, yo, y'all got a judgment of $350. Don't go over $350. Y'all mad? Y'all went $352 talking about the government fucked up. We just went $2
I didn't
over.
Complain about
$350 is a lot to actually incur.
It was fine, but it was the point of I already knew the shit wasn't stolen.
No, facts, right.
I knew,
right.
Shit.
At least you knew what type of shit you had.
They told my shit, but that's some shit to
I'm
think.
surprised they even told it. I'm surprised they didn't look at it and be like, yo, she need this shit. Leave this shit alone. She needed.
But you know what I noticed
What's
that,
that?
it's only because it happened to me. That sticker that they put on your window,
That's just hard to get off.
Yes, it is. So when I be
You gonna raise
walking
it.
by people's cars and I be seeing that sticky stuff on, I was like, they had this shit booted or towed. That shit hard to come out. But now they booting more. Now they booting. They don't even tow your shit no more.
But have you seen the new craze with the boots? Like you see how people are just riding, like just
Yeah,
taking that shit off.
and take that
No,
shit off,
that's
yo.
in Brooklyn. I ain't never see that in Queens.
In Queens,
Never.
yeah, niggas be too worried about their cars and shit. Niggas still paying their shit off in
I
Brooklyn.
don't give a fuck.
They
My
just
shit's
stole
the
their
lease.
shit. All
I'm giving that
is-
shit back.
Giving that back?
Listen, the last car I gave back,
Yeah, I
that shit
missed
had
that Hemi.
dents.
I missed that Hemi. I missed the Hemi in your car, boy. Don't get that shit up.
No, all right, here we
All
go.
right, so we about to close this out.
Words may lie, but actions will always tell the truth. That's the word.
Facts.
Right?
Hashtag facts.
Words may lie, but actions will always tell the truth.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's a quote. That's a quote of this podcast, man. So
Where did you get that from? Before we just fucking up and leave. Where
On
the hell did you
IG.
get that from? You over here, hashtag, Googling quotes for the days. Like, how'd you come up with that?
hey y'all, so I'm gonna talk to y'all later. All right.
Nigga said we'll talk to y'all later.
This is the podcast of Spinny and V, E&A. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Peace!